I've been really enjoying taking the UpLife supplements. I've had trouble in my history with sleeping at night especially, and I've noticed that as I take the Presence at night, I'm able to go to sleep easily and stay asleep, and I've been enjoying the dreams and really deep sleep that I feel like I've been getting, and I've been waking up a lot more refreshed than I had before I started taking the supplements. And one thing that the supplements have really done for me is because I have a mechanical sort of thing to do by taking the power every morning and the intuition when I do my belief breakthrough, it reminds me every day to do a belief breakthrough, because there's been times where I've done it really, really well and it served me a lot, and other times that I stopped doing it as well because I got busy with life and let the mechanics of life get in the way. So since I have this daily reminder of taking my power and intuition every day, I've been doing breakthroughs. When I do the breakthrough, I also have put together steps for myself and action steps. And that's really served me to continue on and to bring it into my daily routine that I have now. That this kind of mechanical, as I say, step of taking my power and the intuition oil has facilitated to remind me to do those steps. The belief breakthrough process is a time where I take steps and think through things in my life. I ground, which means I take a deep breath and sort of settle in for just a moment, and I identify a belief that's come up for me, something that comes up about me that isn't working, that's stopping my progression. Like when I recently was challenged to wake up early to start my day in kind of a scheduled way, and the belief came up for me that I couldn't do that because it was too early. And I realized that this was based on some history of mine. And so I looked at what that history was, what moment in my life came up for me that made me feel like getting up early was a bad thing. And it had to do with my sister and I, who needed the bathroom in the morning together at the same time. And she tried to force me to get up early and I didn't want to. And so I looked at that and why that bothered me. I then took that belief, which is in my language a limiting belief, and I wanted to turn that around so I could take the steps to clear it so I could get up happily and easily in the morning. And so I did. So I realized that my new belief is that I happily and easily wake every morning to create a successful day. And that's my new belief, and that's part of the belief breakthrough process, is to identify the limiting belief, create a new belief, and then act on it. And so after I create the new belief, and in this case about getting up in the morning, I created a way for me to be able to get up early, which included going to bed a little earlier. And it now allows me to be rested and awake and alert and starting my day early so that I can create success on a daily basis. Well, the first thing I do when I get up in the morning is to just sit for just a moment. Some people might call it meditation. For me, I'm just sort of becoming aware, and that's when I want to begin my belief breakthrough process. So I have the oil blend. It's called Intuition, and I put it on my neck because that's what works for me. And I just sit there with that and I breathe the scent in, and it assists me then to take the next step into grounding. And after I do my belief breakthrough, as I mentioned before, I then will take the power capsules. I actually take one because that works better for me than two, because I feel like I have kind of a balance through the day with one of the power capsules. And then I eat breakfast. And then I continue on with the rest of my day, whatever that looks like. And for me now, as part of my new success plan, involves exercising. And so I continue on with my day with the exercise and the other things that I find work for me and the daily tasks that I get to do. And then at nighttime, I get in bed, all ready for bed, and I take the Presence and just start to decompress, as it were, and relax and just go over what my day's been like. And if I'm stressed about something, then I just look at it and release it and just settle in, and I'm able to fall asleep quite quickly now, even sometimes in 10 minutes, which for me is huge because it could take hours before. And that I really appreciate, because I feel like then I can continue the cycle the next day with getting up early, happily and easily. I've recommended the supplements to several people because I have a lot of people I know who have one thing or another that they're struggling with in their life. So I recommend the supplements to be used in addition to Belief Breakthrough, which I teach them how to do so that they can use these things together and to clear the things that are blocking them. And the people that I've known who have used them, my husband is one of them, has found a big difference in the way he approaches his day. And he has a lot of energy now that he hadn't had before, and he has more focus, is what he's told me. And the other people I've introduced these to have had similar experiences. And it's been really huge because the supplements and the process of Belief Breakthrough have made such a difference in my life that I just want to share them with everyone.